Hi there, what's your name?
I'm Rosemary Nirmao, Bishop.
And then, Rosemary, where about do you work in Hong Kong?
I work in North Point, Hong Kong Island.
And how long have you been working here?
I've been working in Hong Kong for 20 years.
Okay, and where are you from originally?
I'm from Iloilo, Philippines.
Good. So before you came to the help center, you had many problems in your life.
Yes, Bishop.
Give us an idea what you were going through.
I was suffering from depression. I had addiction. I had two sickness in my body that needed surgery. I was vengeful. I was hot-tempered. I had problem with my family and my finance.
Okay, so you had lots of different challenges and lots of different things going on in your
Yes,
life.
Bishop.
Let's begin with your mental and emotional situation. What was going on inside of you?
When I was depressed, Bishop, I was struggling, and because of all the wrong things that I have done, including having a wrong relationship because of my past. I was sexually molested, so I actually become hot-tempered. And because of all the wrong choices that I made, that's the one that troubles me. I become guilty.
Right.
Yes.
And when we talk about depression, how serious was this depression? Did you ever think about contemplating of committing suicide?
Yes, Bishop. That's one of them, including insomnia. I have the problem with eating, and I was in a state like I don't belong in this world anymore.
Right. So then, apart from the depression, you also had other problems inside of you, right?
Yes, Bishop.
Tell us more about that.
I couldn't forgive. I was vengeful, and then when if there's somebody that will do wrong things to me, I would take revenge.
Yeah. So, the lesson we can learn here today is that sometimes the biggest pain happens inside. Sometimes the biggest struggle, the biggest problem we have may not be that you lack money or that you don't have a job. Sometimes the biggest problem could be in the heart, in the mind, because of past trauma, affliction, torment. And that's what you were going through.
Yes.
You couldn't find a solution anywhere. And did you try to find any professional help for this?
No, Bishop, because before that, when I was suffering at that time, I went to search, and the only medication was a sleeping tablet.
Okay. How did you try to commit suicide?
There was an idea in my mind that's telling me it's impossible. I couldn't return to my past, and it's impossible to solve my problem. So I remember that the word impossible, I realized that the only one that could do the impossible is God.
Right.
That's the one that stopped me from committing suicide.
Okay. So then you arrived at the UCKG Help Center.
Yes, Bishop.
And you found the power of asking.
Yes, Bishop.
Now, apart from your spiritual, emotional pain, mental distress, you also had financial problems,
Yes,
right?
Bishop.
And you also had health problems.
Yes.
Give us an idea what was going on.
With my financial problem, I've been working for a long time, but I couldn't save because I just send my money home because of my family. If it's not with their finance, they have problems with sickness. Which at that time my brother was going in and out of the doctor and been seeking medication. That's when I financed them, financing everything for them.
How long were you working in Hong Kong and you were still broke and you had no savings?
Well, at the time, that's probably around 14 years already, Bishop.
Okay. So you were working for 14 years, you
Yes.
had no savings.
Yes, Bishop.
All right. And then about your health,
About my health, I was suffering from cyst and the swelling arm that needed surgery. So I needed 2 surgeries at the time.
2 surgeries.
Yes, Bishop.
Okay. Then how did you turn your life around? What did you do? How did you use your faith?
I use my faith. I practice what I've been learning here at the UCKG Health Center. What the man of God taught us. I participated in the campaign of faith and chain of prayers. I made a vow as well for my finance.
Okay.
And started being faithful to God.
All right. So, of course, everybody wants to know now, how is your life today and who is Rosemary today?
Now I'm no longer depressed. I'm free from addiction. I'm no longer vengeful. I can forgive. I have peace. And I'm free from sickness without surgeries.
So you have been healed without
Yes.
undergoing surgery?
No surgeries. I just used my faith and I was healed miraculously.
How many years are you free from your addiction? How many years are you healthy?
About 14 years now.
14 years as well, yes. So you're free, you're doing well.
Yes.
The symptoms have not returned.
No.
No more depression.
No more depression.
No more
I'm free.
suicidal thoughts.
No more.
Okay, very well. And then how about your finances? Have you managed to put things together and change the story of your finances?
Yes, Bishop. Now I have my own house and I have lands. I invested on stock market and I have some funds. And also with my family, that's the one that I invest in. I give them capital and they learn how to, they have their own businesses now and they are successful in their careers.
So when you came to the help center, you were homeless. You didn't have a house of your own.
Yes.
You didn't have any investments.
No.
Today, you're a homeowner. You have your own
Property
land,
owners.
property.
Yes, Bishop.
What are you doing with your land at the moment?
At the moment, it's agricultural. It has varieties of plants, rice, corns, logging trees, and beans, depending on the season, Bishop.
Very well, yes.
Yes.
So you're financially independent.
Yes, Bishop.
You have an extra source of income.
Yes.
So putting everything together, you have been healed mentally, emotionally.
Yes.
The trauma is gone. You have been healed physically. You no longer need to undergo surgery. You have also been blessed financially, where you are now solid
Yes.
with your finances, very stable. Amongst all these blessings, what is the biggest victory in your life?
My salvation, Bishop.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Ask and you will receive.
One of the most underused tools of success
Is the power of asking.
But few people know how to ask in the right way.
Asking intelligently is a very good way
to find the root of your problems,
Knowing how to ask
is the beginning
of getting what you want.
Universal Church of the Kingdom of God, helping you to make a new beginning.